Progress. It's something we all hope to be making in our lives. We're pursuing success, and progress is just an indicator that we're in the right path. Without progress, you won't be able to see if you're in the right path or not, so it's a very important thing to look out for. But there's a problem here. This problem is what makes us feel as if we aren't going in the right path. And what's that problem exactly? Well, it's that usually when we think of progress, we think of a linear structure, which is evenly split. We assume that the more time put in is more progress. This can be a bit valid, but it's not the only way we can experience progress and growth in our lives. Progress has no set structure, and it's always different for everyone. It can range from a linear structure to a bell curve-like structure. We can experience gradual progress, or we can experience delayed progress, which looks explosive from the outside looking in. Gradual progress is what we all look for, mainly because this is the type of progress we're programmed to believe most in. When we go to school, we are taught that the more time you spend studying is the higher your grades get, and that is true for that instance. At work, you see the same thing, where the more hours you spend at work, the more money you see for your labor. This makes us believe that everything in our life has a direct input-output relationship. We feel as if we get instant rewards congruent to the work we put in. And there's nothing wrong with this. As I said, it does hold true for the instance of work in school. But the problem comes when you apply the same thinking in something completely different. With other things in life, our progress isn't gradual, and it's not linear. This is where delayed progress comes in. This type of progress is the hardest to observe because it can be misleading. You can put a lot of work into whatever you want to get better at and not see results for months or even years on end. This demotivates you and makes you stop working on your goals, but it shouldn't. Just because you aren't seeing direct results for the things you're improving, it doesn't mean you're not making progress. Delayed progress requires a lot of patience and determination. It requires for you to work even if you see no reward for your progress. It may seem as if you're going nowhere at first, but after enough time has passed, you will finally see the rewards you've been wanting. This type of progress may not be linear, but it also exists as a means to make progress. And it's not as rare as you think it is either. If you're trying to improve your physique, you may go for months without seeing progress until your body finally catches up and you see what you've been working for all along. If you're trying to start a business, you may go for months or years without seeing any type of progress until you find that winning product or do things differently to skyrocket your business. The great thing here is that it makes success way more worth it. You appreciate how far you've come and how dedicated you've been now that you have the rewards. It toughens you and makes you keep going no matter how dull things seem, even in the future. The key to making progress, regardless of how it may turn out, is patience and determination. Those are rare features to come by nowadays, since everyone is used to instant gratification and they rarely wait for anything anymore. Train yourself to be more patient, tougher, and determined, because you can't get anything you truly want in life without that. And remember that everyone's come up will always be different. So if someone sees instant results after starting at something and you don't, just keep going. Don't get too impatient to see results. That's usually a recipe for disaster. Work in spite of the hurdles you see in front of you. Subscribe for more videos like this. I'm gonna drop videos every Wednesday from now on, so stay tuned.